Crandal Fitness sent me this heavy-duty adjustable bench and told me to beat it up. They dared me to try to find a flaw with it. They dared me to try to break it. Fake channel, checking in. Jonathan here, and there are many home gym companies that you have just never heard of, in large part because they don't have the marketing budget to flood your social media feeds. While some of these are fly-by-night companies that are simply overseas copy machines, there are a few out there that are producing heavy-duty commercial-grade equipment. Well, here comes a new challenger. Probably the most interesting company that you have never heard of. They have 2 bricks and sticks showrooms in Texas and in New Mexico. They build heavy-duty, commercial-grade equipment, and they love to test the holy hell out of it to ensure that it's going to last a lifetime in your home gym. Now, they do have a nice website with free shipping, and their stuff is very competitive against strong competition. Crandal Fitness specifically reached out to yours truly to review their 3rd iteration of their heavy-duty flat incline decline adjustable bench.
Why?
Because they know I go hard in the paint when it comes to reviewing equipment. They know I don't pull any punches, and they know I'm gonna blast any product that isn't worth your hard-earned money. They demanded, and I promised an honest review, and promises made, promises kept. 138 pounds, this Crandal Fitness adjustable bench hasn't skipped any meals. It has a 1,500-pound weight capacity, so for all of you gym bros looking to identify as a woman in your next powerlifting meet, it can handle anything you can throw at it. With a total pad length of 52.5 inches and a back pad length of 37.5 inches, the pad itself does sit 17.5 inches high, and it comes with 10 different adjustment angles. This Crandal Fitness heavy-duty adjustable bench has some very nice touches to it. 4 color options. You get this silver ladder system as well as a knurled handle and the Crandal Fitness logo on the headrest. Is the Crandal Fitness pad the cream of the crop? Does it rise to the top of the home gym pad hierarchy? Short answer is no. But I wouldn't kick it out of bed if you know what I mean. It's got a lot of good things going for it. As far as thickness, yeah, it's thick, but it's also hard, which is what we like in women, as well as benches. Now, I know everyone has a preference, but for me, I always like a very hard bench, and this one extremely firm, both in the center and on the sides. As far as grip, I know people when they're benching, they want to be glued right to that bench. They don't want to go anywhere. This one's solid. This one is something that's pretty good as far as being the top of the top. That's probably going to go to Rep Fitness's Clean Grip pad, and followed up by the GetRx Fit AB 2.0 pad. Those are both going to have a bit more grip. I need to thank all of you for using my affiliate links. When you use those links, it helps me keep this ice bath cold in the winter time. As usual, let me know when you use those links so that I can send you a small token of my appreciation. The Crandal Fitness heavy-duty, flat, incline, decline, adjustable bench is shipped almost entirely assembled. And that is frankly a breath of fresh air when it comes to assembling home gym equipment. Super easy, very, very quick. When you're in your home gym training, clanging and banging away, getting after it, the last thing you want on your mind is if your bench is going to shift, if it's going to just simply move on you during your heaviest sets. Now, the bench itself is sturdy. If this bench was a woman, it'd be able to help you move a couch, if you catch my drift. And the Crandal Fitness stability is gonna be up there with most of the top tier competition I've reviewed, in large part because of that 138 pounds, but also because of some of the design features. It's got a wide base with rubber support. It also has this front pad, which is high resistance, high friction on your floor, keeping this thing planted. Unlike a commercial gym where everything just kind of stays put, Your home gym is in a constant state of flux, meaning you pick stuff up, move it around all the time throughout your training session. And when it comes to an adjustable bench, you want something that's fairly easy to pick up. Now at 138 pounds, she's not light, but I will tell you that if you are an old, middle-aged, washed-up YouTuber, you can pick this thing up with one hand and move it around. Most people, and myself included, are probably going to want to use two hands. We know it's all about personality and not about looks. And a good-looking adjustable bench isn't going to get you any more gains in the gym, but Crandal Fitness does it right. A beautiful color combo. The white absolutely shines, feels good, and it's got that dual tone with the metallic plates in the back and in the front, as well as the laser etched emblem and the nice little finish here in the pad. I've beaten this heavy-duty adjustable bench like a government mule. For the past 2 months, I've kicked it, I've dropped weights on it, hit it with a snowblower a few times. Frankly, I did use it as a step stool to build that power rack behind me, and it absolutely held up and certainly deserves the moniker commercial grade. It's gonna be better and more heavy-duty than most of the benches you're gonna find at your local gyms. The color coding has held up over the past 2 months to my abuse in less than ideal conditions. I will say that the paint comes in as like a flat paint versus a high gloss that some benches do come in, but I do like the kind of almost dual tone with the ladder system here. Gives it a really nice contrast. Now, in my opinion, the best and biggest feature of this adjustable bench that separates it from so much of the competition has to be the leg roller. Why? Well, it's free. It's included with every adjustable bench that Crandal Fitness sells. That's important because, as reference, GetRx charges $85 for their leg roller and Rep Fitness charges $110. So having this included is a really nice feature. This will allow you to do decline sit-ups as well as Nordic curls. The other impressive standout when it comes to this leg roller is the length of this arm. I will tell you that other leg rollers that I've used have a much shorter length, giving it less stability and more wobble. Now, the one oversight, the one screw up when it comes to this leg roller is the holes. As you can probably see, there's holes on one side, but not the other. And the reason that's important is because in order to do Nordic curls, which so many people love, they have to flip this thing around and they won't be able to actually lock it into place. You can still do your Nordic curls, you're not gonna have any issues, but for safety's sake, I wish they had holes on both sides. In every home gym space is at an absolute premium. And you need an adjustable bench that will be stored vertically, and Crandal Fitness delivers. Now, they use a weird angle. I say weird because it's different than the previous ones I've used. I will say that every time I go to lift this up and store it vertically, I'm always worried, I always get a bit nervous that this bench will actually hit the ground before it catches. And then it catches and you're good as gold. Mind the gap. Now, this bench comes in with a 1.9-inch gap, and I will say that's about average when it comes to adjustable benches. The good thing is that this bolt is recessed, meaning when you throw yourself back to bench, you're not gonna get it right in the keister. Now, I've never been one to mind the gap, but at 6'1", 190, I was able to bench with my entire back body on this so that I basically negated this gap altogether. For comparison's sake, this does come in slightly shorter than the FID AB 2.0 from GetRx, as well as the Rep Fitness AB 5200 and the Blackwing, but it does come in slightly longer than the AB 4100. For those of you looking for something just a bit easier to move around your small home gym, that might be a positive with regards to the Crandal Fitness adjustable bench. Now, for you 6'6" NFL linemen, yeah, it might be a strike against cost. The number one factor people will use to choose which milk to buy, which home, which car, and which piece of home gym equipment to purchase. And currently, this thing is on sale for $500, which is a beautiful price considering everything it delivers. For comparison's sake, this comes in under the AB 5200, which is a dual tone adjustable bench and does have a decline bench position, but it does not allow you to do Nordic curls or decline sit-ups. This also comes in for $100 less than the GetRx FID AB 2.0 if you factor in the cost of the leg roller. In between drug busts at the border, the Crandal Fitness owner is going to be watching this and going to want to know what I would do to improve this heavy-duty adjustable bench. Number one, it's the website. If you just did a quick adjustable bench search, came to this website, you would overlook it immediately. Why? Because the photos don't do it justice. It looks like they took photos with an iPhone 3, and they really need to do a better job with the description, giving people much more information about all of the great features this bench has to offer. The other improvement I personally would make has to do with the price tag. As of right now, link in the description, this is $500. Now that is a beautiful price considering it comes with a leg roller that for most other companies would be valued at an additional $100, allowing you to do Nordic curls as well as decline sit-ups. And at that $500 price point, if they keep that constant, it'll allow people to seriously consider this beautiful bench against a whole host of competition. And frankly, it's probably gonna beat out a number of other benches that are either gonna come in higher price-wise or come in with less features. And now it's time. It is time for my final thoughts when it comes to the Crandal Fitness Heavy Duty Flat Incline Decline Adjustable Bench. And when it comes to your home gym, you typically have the space and the funds for one adjustable bench. And you need to take a step back and not just buy the first thing that pops into your social media feed or your first Google search. You need to really do some research and have a bit of soul searching about what your real expected use case is when it comes to an adjustable bench. Now, should this one be on your short list when you're putting that list together at $500? Absolutely. It should easily be in your top 5 when you're narrowing down your decisions. But keep in mind, you need to choose wisely because whatever bench you get, it's going to last you a lifetime. The YouTube artificial intelligence has been closely monitoring you, and they know that these are the videos you're going to want to watch next. If you made it this far, we are officially best friends like Gina Carano and Disney. As usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back.